Hello, today I would like to explain a little bit about how we can help the pony to overcome their fears. So for example, today we have built up an adventure park. Can really be helpful for the pony to learn how to handle different situations. So when we start playing with the ponies and help them overcome the fear, we have 5 things that I put a lot of focus into to help the pony get more brave and more relaxed into the exercises. First thing, it's about our position. I prefer to stay close to the head or a little bit in front of the pony. So be careful that you're not standing in a position close to the shoulders of the pony, because when you're close to the shoulders, the pony, either way, he coming closer to you and push on you, or he go the other direction and go a little bit away from you. And when we have the position, we take a look at the shoulders of the pony. The more soft the pony can be in the shoulders, the more relaxed the pony will become. So before you start, it can be a good idea just to see if your pony can move a little bit away with the shoulders on both directions. And of course, you don't have to use a whip. You can use your hand if you like. Doesn't really matter. As long as you have the feeling that the pony is soft in the shoulders, responding to the aid, and listening to you. So we have the position close to the head or in front of the pony. We have the control of the shoulders to make the pony more relaxed. You can already now see that he's shaking his head a little bit and also started chewing a little bit. So the movability in the shoulder can be really helpful to help the pony overcome his fear. Next thing is, of course, how we use the aid. I prefer that I'm standing in this position, put the stick on the pony, hold the rope short, so I can turn my shoulders in the direction where I would like to go. The more clear I become in the shoulders, which direction I want the pony to go into, the faster the pony responds and follow me. So this is the best position with the shoulders. We have, especially we humans, we have a habit, as soon as the pony starts to get a little bit frightened or trying to walk away, we have a tendency to go like this, and when the pony backs up, we you didn't understand. We follow the pony like this, and that can actually be pretty threatening for the pony. That it looks like we're trying to scare the pony even more. So the more you can show the direction with the shoulders, the faster the pony will follow your suggestion. So the position, the softness in the shoulders, how we show the direction with the shoulders, and now I put the aid. So I put a little pressure in the rope here, and then I touch with the stick to give him the suggestion to continue forward or start walking forward. So, and when the pony starts moving forward, I'm trying to follow him so I'm not get stuck beside his shoulders. Okay, and then we have the 5th thing to think about, and that's actually to get the pony, help the pony to get used to the situation before he's completely in the situation. So for now, I can start to move this a little bit. I would much rather have that the pony spook in front of this rather than when he's passing through. So I'd rather help him get relaxed before he entering the exercise, okay? So I let him just get used to it a little bit, and also try to pat him a little bit with the stick. It's important that the pony doesn't get afraid of the stick. So a lot of touching, and I go back. Much better responding now. Super. At this moment, I don't really care about the shoulder because I don't want him to walk forward. I just want him to get used to the sound in the position where he is. Okay, good boy. Super. And you can see now that you actually say, okay, I can handle this situation, it's fine. You can see the rope is hanging and he says, okay, this is all right. Good. So now it's time to get a little bit closer. Again, I'm shortening up my rope, put the stick on, turning my shoulders, start walking, ask the pony to come with me. Good. Now it's really close, so before I ask him to pass through, I again check that he can handle this. Good boy. Super. That was a really nice one. Much better now. Very good, my friend. And if you want to, you don't have to go through the exercise. Of course, when you can see that the pony said, this is all right with me, I can relax here, you can go some other place and let the pony have a look at the other obstacles if you prefer. Or you can, of course, continue and ask the pony to go through the exercise. By now, I would like to show you how I help the pony to continue. So, when we start to go through the obstacle, it's super important to take the safety first, always. Make sure that if the pony would be afraid or if the pony would spook inside this obstacle, make sure that the pony will not push on you. So I prefer to, when I decide to ask the pony to go through, that I already have been passing the fence myself. So by now, I will already go through like this. Yeah, I know. Make sure he's fine. Good. And now turning my shoulders and ask the pony to pass. That's a good one. Good boy. Is it scary? Was super. Come, let's do it one more time. The position. Front of the pony or beside the head. Have the feeling the pony is soft in the shoulders. Very good. My shoulders pointing at the direction where I want my pony to go. Make sure that the pony is all right with the task before he entering the task. Good. Very nice. And before I ask him go forward, I place myself in the position. Yeah, I know. You already know this. Good. Good. Show him the direction and let him pass. Good boy. Super. So this can be really helpful when you ask the pony to go through different tasks. So please join me now and I will show you some different exercises and we see how we can help him overcome his fear and get more brave and more relaxed and more proud, hopefully. So let's have a look. So let's have a look at the bridge. Make him used to the sound. He looks all right with the sound. Softness in the shoulders. Good boy. My position, standing in front of him, and since he's walking uphill here, hopefully, that means that if he falls to the side, I have, it's a big risk that he's coming over me. So I try to stay as far away from him, longer distance as possible. Stop, wait for me. Yes, I need time to replace myself. Good. 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 And then I'm changing my shoulders, so I show him a little bit which direction I want him to go over. little bit, just for my own safety, so I'm standing in front of him. Good boy. And then I can ask him. Good boy. Super. Well done. Let's have a look at the squeeze exercise. This is a little bit tricky because it's really tight. You can see here, dirt crossing, and we have to teach the pony to be brave, to trust me, and follow through this exercise. Again, my position in front of the head, and making use to the things and the sound before go through the obstacle. Good boy. Super. Good. That was a really nice one. And now, before I ask him to come closer and pass, I prepare myself. Something spooks behind him. I prepare myself, so I'm passing through the fence again, shortening up the rope, touching, and now turning my shoulders and asking to try to go forward. Good boy. And every time you try, I just tell him thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, it's scary. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Great pony. Yes, you are. That was a very nice one. I will do it one more time. Super. And I have the feeling that he's actually pushing a little bit with the shoulders on me. And that's very common when the pony gets a little bit higher, insecure, a little bit high stress level, that he got tension in his shoulder. So I softly ask him to walk a little bit to the side, and right away you can see how he's lowering his head and get a little bit more relaxed in the situation. Good boy. Maybe one time, one more time. Move the shoulders. Good. Very nice. And before I ask him to pass, I place myself in a position where I can be very clear, but also in a safe area. Ask him, forward. Just standing, relaxed. As long as he's trying, I just let him be. Eating my food. Good. Super. That was a nice one. Good. Position in front of him. Good boy. That was a good one. Yeah. So let's have a look at the mattress. It's really interesting because it's soft. Can you see? Like a swampy. So let's see how we can handle this. First, maybe just have a look yourself. Make him used to the sound. Good boy. Give him suggestion to come closer. Good boy. And now I know that he can see what I'm doing. So again, make him used to the sound. How it looks. Before he sets his hoof on this mattress. Good boy. Now I would like him to try by himself. So I take my position beside the fence, again in the safe area, or at least safer area. See that he's soft in his shoulders. Good boy. Very nice. Place myself, show my shoulders, and give him the suggestion to come closer. Every time he tries, I just relax and let him be for a while. We are not in a hurry. It's much better that you give the pony the time he needs rather than push him. Because my goal is always that my pony would be brave enough to do this in liberty. So it's important, yeah, good boy, to really give him time. Super! Super! And it doesn't matter how he overcomes the fence. This pony, he prefers to jump over first time, and that's absolutely fine with me. He tried, he followed my shoulders, he followed the direction. It was a good one. He will become more and more safe and relaxed about the situation the more we practice, of course. But it's better to give the pony time than push him too much. Good boy. Should we go and try again? Shoulders. Safe area. Suggestion. Good boy. Was a good one. Super.